Hello, making another video, just sort of showing my hack solution, I guess, to doing a camera shake. This sort of stumped me for a little bit, and then it just boom, strike of lightning, just hit me in the head. So here, hopefully, I'll try and go slowly, but hopefully my text and stuff isn't too small. But I have here in the before first drawing set, I have a variable set shake. So when something triggers that to 1, it'll create the shake. I'm using, for now, just for show and tell purposes, I'm using when my left mouse button is down, it's going to change the shake variable to 1, and when it's released, it'll set shake variable to 0. This could be this variable could be set by a trigger, a proximity trigger, or something, whatever. In my case, I'm just going to use the left mouse button. And so what I did is I actually didn't do anything to my camera because no matter what, it looked weird. I tried doing something to see if changing the up vector would do anything cool. I tried someone's action out there. It was a change field of view, which has a camera shake parameter in there, but unfortunately for my situation, it felt more like a walk wobble than oh my god, there's an earthquake going on camera shake. So what I did is I have my own little null object. It's basically an invisible cube, and I made sure to set that at 0, 0, 0, right in the middle, and also it has no collisions on because that will screw up the camera. Anyways, and then I made the camera the child of that null. So that null is going to sit in the middle, and it's going to stay in the middle. The camera can do whatever it wants, but it's still the child of that null. Okay, and so in that null, I have an every few seconds do something behavior, and it's set to 10, so every 10 milliseconds it's going to look to see what's happening with that shake variable. So in my situation, I said, okay, my variable name is shake. If it's 1, what's going to do? So what we're going to do is we're going to actually screw with that null that's the parent of the camera. I set change position of scene node, and I said I'm taking advantage of the set to random position in area option of that change position to scene node. And which one are we doing? Well, we're going to do the null object. Now the reason why using this null thing with this set random position works is because the null is at the 0 position, and so I can set my minimum position based off of that 0, 0, 0, and my maximum position based off of that. And I turned off animation because I found it did something weird. Anyways, so that's going to be my minimum and maximum. If I wanted bigger values, I can give those bigger values. You'll see how effective this is in a second. So I'm going to do okay, and then just to for insurance purposes, once the variable gets set, the shake variable goes back to 0. I want that null object to go back to 0. I don't want any surprises of my camera being in a weird spot. So I just said, okay, if that's 1, do that. Else, we're going to change position of scene node. We're going to set fixed position of null and force it back to 0, 0, 0, just to make sure everything goes back to its original place. So here's a show and tell part. Here, let's make actually the thing a little bit bigger. Let's go 1920, 1080. And I threw in a couple of columns in here to feel like big giant buildings are around me. So let's hit play. Alright, so we're here. There's my dude looking around. There's my buildings. Oh no, there's an explosion. There we go. Things are going to hell. And that's just based off of the random position of that null object. So it feels pretty crazy. There's no ease in or ease out, but you know, what the hell? Beggars can't be choosers, right? Anyways, so yeah, when shake is set to 1, it's going to go crazy. When it's 0, it's off. There we go. Pretty cool, huh? Whee! Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it's useful to you. Bye bye.